Hey, 2020 was a great year, wasn't it? But all sarcasm aside, was 2020 truly the worst year in the history of history, as some people make it out to be? Let's look into that. This is GMF Compact. Remember how life used to be normal, without a pandemic hanging over our heads wherever we turn, without having to wash our hands all the time, and without having to wear these masks everywhere we go, and without worrying about infecting our loved ones. Those were the days. But was 2020 really the worst year on record? Here are some global perspectives to help all of us with counting our blessings, at a time when it might just be a good idea to show some gratitude for what we actually have. Number 1, the average life expectancy is higher than it ever was before, despite death and disease. That's according to the UN. Number 2, abject poverty and related food insecurity have never been as low before, despite a growing world population. That's according to the US-based Cato Institute. Number 3, despite growing populist tendencies, there have never been as many democracies around the world before as there are now. And that's according to the Pew Research Institute. Number 4, birth rates are falling. Now, this isn't good or bad in and of itself, but rather it implies that more and more people now take their family planning really seriously across many cultures, resulting in far fewer unwanted pregnancies. And that's according to author and researcher Steven Pinker. And number 5, the vast majority of people around the globe can read and write, and can therefore inform themselves on the issues that matter to them. Now, 200 years ago, only 12% of the world population were literate, with a global population at the time of under 1 billion. Today, with a global population of 8 times that, roughly the same percentage of people are illiterate, giving agency to nearly 7 billion. And that's according to the University of Oxford. Yes, the world isn't perfect, and we all know that. And 2020 wasn't easy on any of us. But the world was never as good a place as it is now, despite COVID-19 and everything else that might be weighing in on our hearts. This truly is a golden age to be alive. We should remember that. And when we report about global events and developments, we should remind ourselves that even in 2020, it's not all doom and gloom. Because that's the truth. And the truth is always out there.